I've got. I've been doing Shinroku, and I didn't have time to gather all my oils, but I have my paper here. So Shinroku is a new oil that doTERRA just put out. It's a forest bathing blend, and the Japanese people, Heidi, that's got to be a ton softer.
Okay.
Ton softer. Thank you. It's called the Forest Bathing Blend, and in Japan, they have the benefit of walking through the forest and realize the benefit, I should say, of all the oxygen that comes from the trees and the plants. And what I love about this oil is it smells very foresty. It's a blend of beautiful oils of magnolia, lemon, Siberian fir, cypress, lavender, grapefruit, geranium, lemon, and petitgrain. It's very woodsy, but when they talked at convention about this oil, the Dr. Riggs said that he and 7 of his fellow doctors decided to do a study on themselves. He says, we're always doing studies on other people. And he and his 7 co-workers decided they were going to put this oil in a diffuser every night for 8 hours. And that would be the only change that they did in their lives for the week. And when the week was up, they had blood pressure was down by 10%. It had pulse was down by 10%. It had what's called killer cells in our body that kill the bad things that we want to go away. Killer cells went up by 57%. I thought that's a chance. That's good enough for me. I'm going to start diffusing this every night. So I've been putting Shinrin-yoku in my diffuser for 3 nights now. All I know is when I walk in my room, I feel like I'm in a forest and I just love the smell, and then my body enjoys it all night long. I'm thinking if it does you that much good, I should be doing it all day and not just at night. But I'm going to keep going here on my experiment with Shinrin-yoku. Anybody else have an oil story from the week? Anything that they've used that has helped them in their lives? Love to hear from someone.
I do a bit of a repeat.
Please do, Diane. Tell us
I
what you
think
got.
PB Restore will be one of my additional to my list of never be without.
Okay.
My blood sugar this morning was 127. And for those of you that didn't know, it's been over 200 for 2 years because of the COVID shot. This is the first thing that has broken that 200 and got me down to 127 this morning.
How amazing is that?
I am so excited.
I started on October 1st because you inspired me. So I've noticed a tiny bit of constipation. I'm sorry to be so blunt. Do you have any issues with that as you've tried it?
No.
Okay. It may just be me and my body adjusting.
Yeah, everybody's different.
Everybody's different, but usually a probiotic would be the opposite effect. But that's the only thing I've done differently. I'll keep at it. Maybe it's just something strange in my life, but I'm feeling better on it. Super.
I'm just sad we have to wait till November to get another bottle. I'm going to be out before that other one comes.
I know. You can buy the whole kit. Sorry, but
yeah, I did that already.
Okay. Well, I will tell you that the kit's actually going to be at a reduced price this month on October 14th. Yep, Saturday the 14th, I'm hosting a class in my home, but I can do it for anybody online as well. So it will be a reduced price. I think it's like $20 less or something if you're interested. But that's so awesome.
Which oil was that she was using?
PB Restore. So this is new. It's probiotics that doTERRA has put out that is for the whole body, not just the gut. And that's what I love about this new product. They really have in mind our whole body being healthy and giving us what we need. So Diane, what was your number today again?
127.
My word, blood sugar down to 127. And she's been fighting under 200, but since taking PB Restore. And you probably check it every day, right, Diane?
Almost
every day. Okay. Awesome. All right. Anybody else have something they want to share? Don't want to cut anybody off if you have something in mind. Okay, I have little grandkids here today, and the thing I love is, okay, I have a lot of kids, for those that don't know me, and I did not get them all trained on oils because I didn't find doTERRA till I was just mothering my last few daughters. And so a lot of my grandchildren are not using the oils, but when they're under my roof, they use the oils. And so since this baby's being born, I'll have these kids for a few days. This morning, sure enough, the 2-year-old comes in, cough, cough, cough. So I grab my On Guard touch, which is already diluted for children, and I immediately start putting it where his glands are and around his neck. And I've put it on him 3 times already this morning. Why would I do it so often? Because when something is chronically wrong, we can do that with our natural oils, and we can just put them on and put them on and put them on. And he loves it. He says, oh, you're making me feel better. And it becomes something that they love. So much so that when lunch just ended and they asked for a lot of lunch, they kept asking for more. And finally, the 4-year-old said, my tummy hurts. And I said, it's probably because you ate so much. And so I pulled out Tamer, which is the children's oil for tummy aches. A lot of adults love it too. And I rolled it on her tummy as well as Ray's tummy, because then of course his tummy hurt too. Kiddingly, he just wanted more oils. But who cares? I can't hurt him. So it's so awesome. All right, I'm super excited to teach you today. Jolene, I have to thank you. My life has been a little chaotic, and Jolene taught both the last 2 weeks, and I almost forgot to get on today. So you would have do it again today if I hadn't been so oh boy, life has just got a lot going on right now. So stress. Does anybody ever feel stress in their lives? We do.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
It is just part of life. And there's so many things that go on. And between my family and the hailstorm that we had last Sunday night, oh golly, it's been a week now, hasn't it? It's been a week and a half. So the hailstorm, we're still getting the house is in disarray. All 3 cars are still bashed in. We don't have anything fixed. It's going to take months to get it all fixed. But I am so thankful for the oils, because I feel like they do bring me a little bit of peace, and I can use the oils that will help calm me and help me feel like things are going to be okay. And so let's turn to our oils whenever we can. Today, we're going to talk about toxins that we have in our lives and lightening our load. And when I put up this screen, I don't want you to think, what? Toxic free living? We cannot be free of toxins. So when you see that, that is not what I'm saying, that we're going to be free of them. We're just going to improve. We're going to go in the right direction that's going to help us have less toxins in our lives. Baby is at an 8. Okay, baby's coming soon. Maybe the baby will come while we're talking. That'd be exciting. So we've got household products, personal care products. I know there's no names on any of these products, but did you realize that we have a lot of toxins that come into our lives because of the products we use? I did not know this. When I raised my 8 children, my favorite thing to buy was the canisters that had little pull-out wipes of Clorox this and something that, because it was so easy. I could just say, take this and go wipe this down. And now I know that meant they were getting all that cleaner into their system, into their hands, into their system, as well as cleaning whatever they were cleaning. About 15 years ago, I had the pest control guy come, and he was spraying the poison around the edges of my house to help the pests stay away. I was wearing bare feet. I was wearing nothing on my feet. I had bare feet, and I stepped in the stuff right after he sprayed it. I immediately tasted it on my tongue. That meant that the poison he was spraying for those bugs was all throughout my body, almost instantaneously. Heidi, excuse me, Heidi.
Yes.
Could you take them outside? Thank you, babe. Sorry about that. So like really quickly would be great, babe. Thank you. I'm glad I have helpers here today. So when I realized that I could touch something or step on something and it could get into my whole system immediately, I realized the damage that I had done. There's nothing we can do. We can't go back and take that time back that I had my children clean with those wipes. But now I know better. And my daughter Heidi's in town for a few days, and I'm paying her to do some jobs for me around the house. And she got down to the list, part of the list, it was just cleaning yesterday. And she says, okay, where are the cleaning supplies? I said, On Guard. There's an On Guard spray in every bathroom, under the kitchen sink, everywhere you go. That's all I use because I don't have to worry about any of the chemicals. That's a great step if you want to have a toxic-free life, to then move forward and use On Guard. Rose, I forgot I'm teaching a class. So I'm in the middle of teaching a class. Heidi's in the backyard with the kids. Got more people coming in. And I've got a car estimate coming any second too, but luckily my husband's here to take care of that one. Oh my goodness. So, okay. I thought Dad was still here. If he comes, I'm busy for a little bit. You might need to show him the car. Yeah. Thank you. Thought my husband was working upstairs. It's one of those days. Thanks for understanding. Okay. So I'm curious what personal products you have changed out. What have you changed in your lives that make your life less toxic? Can somebody share with me something they've changed?
I've changed almost everything that I clean with, and laundry soap.
And what do you think the difference is in your life, Diane?
I don't know that I've felt a difference. I just feel good about not having toxins added into me.
Yep.
You know, I've changed my shampoo, my soap, everything.
Yeah, I know every time I use it, I used to get a headache when I was using things that had perfumes in it. When it says perfumes on the ingredients, you don't really know what's in it. And I would get headaches right away. And so I just notice now when I'm washing my hands with On Guard or Abode, I'm just going, oh my goodness, I don't have that headache or that reaction to things. So even if we don't have a reaction, it, like you said, Diane, it's a blessing to know you're using natural things. Anyone else?
I have noticed though that when I go down the aisles of the store, I am way bothered by them now where I wasn't before, because that toxins are gone. And so when I smell them in the store, they really bother me.
Definitely. I have to hold my breath when I go down that aisle. It's just too much for me. So, yep, definitely. Okay, going to share the screen again, and we're going to move to where to start. 3 easy steps can be to lighten your toxic load: to identify the toxins, to ditch and switch is a fun way of saying ditch the things that might have toxins in your home, replace it with a product that doesn't have toxins, and then you're going to feel your best with the power of nature. So we're going to talk about these things in a little bit more detail. And let's see who's formed. We're going to identify the toxins. And how do we do that? We're going to identify, ditch, and switch, and then we're going to talk about some of these products. So how do you identify the toxins, Jolene? How would you say to identify?
Well, for one is just what was it Diane that was just saying, the smell.
Yep.
If the headache, the adverse reactions, like one that I switched was my deodorant. And I've always had a really hard time with deodorant, and with doTERRA's, I've not had any side effects, and my body responds so much better to it. And so that's the best way to identify, is if you're getting adverse effects and headaches, or just like mood changes, even when you're around certain products.
Oh, mood changes, definitely. There was a nurse that spoke at a doTERRA conference a while back, and she said that her daughter had a respiratory issues that were going on for years, and so bad so that she almost had to be hospitalized at some points. And when she found out that she had been causing some of it, because in her good mama vibes, she thought that washing the sheets constantly and putting baby powder under the sheets as she put the sheets back on her daughter's bed was just the best thing she could be doing, because that made it so that it smelled good for her and fresh, and it was freshly clean. But she was using products that had toxins in them as this laundry detergent, but the baby powder is not good for the respiratory system, and she was making it worse. And what a blessing to find doTERRA. As she shared that story, she's become a spokesperson, or she talks a lot. Maybe she works for doTERRA now. I don't know, but I saw her at the last convention too, and actually asked her, I said, are you the one that spoke about that? She said, that was me. That was me. And it was a talk I'll never forget, because it hit my mama heart that I've used so many things that I know have not been good for my children over the years. Nothing I can do except make good changes now to improve. Okay, we're going to look at the screen and we're going to see some other things. I love that Jolene talked about deodorant. I think that's a great one to switch. When I first started with the doTERRA deodorant, it did not work for me the first few days. I'm like, this isn't even working. It took about a week of me sticking with it for my body to adjust. And then it does beautifully. It comes in a couple of different odors that I know you will love. Different options. There's toothpaste. Why would we want to use a different toothpaste? Does anybody know what some of the toothpastes that are over the counter have in them that we might not want to have in them? I love to involve you guys. Anybody know what's in toothpaste that we might not want to be in our toothpaste?
Well, I know there's a lot of extra fluoride that we don't need.
Yep, definitely. And quite often our toothpaste says on it, do not take internally. And if you haven't seen that, don't swallow it, don't take it internally. I don't know if your children are any different than mine, but they would brush breath and just suck it down. Sometimes they wouldn't even rinse their mouth. So they're getting some things in their system that's not good for them. doTERRA has put none of that in there. And now we have the option as of convention, and I think this one's even available today, is Super Mint toothpaste. I really like the taste of it. It's even more minty than the On Guard. I feel like with my On Guard for the last few years, I've gotten the benefit of On Guard in my system, and it helps my mouth health be really good. Oh, I know I had a picture of it here, but I'm not seeing the picture. And nope. Thought I had a
Jolene,
picture.
I mean,
Yes.
Jolene, I switched to Burt's Bees
Yes.
toothpaste quite a long time ago because of all of the things I've been hearing of that are in regular toothpaste, and that was
Yes.
a more natural, more affordable toothpaste. But since I got the Super Mint one in the kit this month,
Yeah.
I've tried it and it removes plaque like
Nice.
nothing else does.
Nice.
Now I've got to afford that.
One more thing, you've switched to doTERRA, and I love it. So Jolene's showing it there. It's got a little bit different label. It's super mint flavor. So it's adding 4 kinds of mint into it, and you get the benefit of an all-natural toothpaste that's whitening. And love that Diane's getting her plaque taken off. So
It also has, I don't remember what she said on the Empowered Success yesterday or Monday, whenever it was. Anyway, they were saying that it also increases the biome in your mouth.
yeah. So you're having healthy things going on in your mouth all the time. Right. And brush with something that's going to give you that benefit. Ah, we're so blessed. Thank you, Diane. I'm impressed you watched those. Good job.
Oh, I got to learn everything.
Okay, we're moving on to shampoo. Now, doTERRA shampoo and conditioner is amazing. They have the one in the blue bottle that's on the picture right here. And I love that they have a leave-in conditioner as well, besides the conditioner. And you have these options to use natural things on your head. They also have bar shampoo and conditioner. I'd never heard of that till they announced it a year ago, but I love the bars. I just love how quickly I can use it, how quickly it soaks up and suds up. And it's so nice to take traveling. You don't have any liquid and you're able to just throw the bars into your travel. So getting those products on our head that are not good for us, full of toxins, all that seeping into your system right away. We're getting it on our hair. We're getting it on our skin. We're getting it when we breathe in. We're getting these toxins. So if you can ditch and switch, you're making a choice to help in that area. And shampoo and conditioner is one of those areas. I love the Virage skincare set. I use it on my skin every day. I would have to add to this the rose spray. And Jolene, what's the little white one called that comes with the rose spray? It's the rose gel that I just can't think of what it is called, but I use that on my skin every other day now because I love both. The Virage is all natural and the rose spray, and it's got a rose kind of gel conditioner for your skin. Ooh, there they are. Oh my golly. What's the white one called?
It's just a nourishing oil.
Nourishing oil.
And this is the one that I've been using since we got it in March for my brown spot on my cheek. And some mornings I can't even see it anymore, but I still use it. So anyway, I love both of them.
Oh my goodness. Love it. So
What was the run you use on your brown spots?
This one,
it's got a name. Doesn't it have a
Can't
name
see
on
it.
it?
it's morning rose or moringa rose.
Moringa
Moringa
rose.
Rose.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys, it's not fair if us like to tell you much about this because you can't get it anymore.
But it's going to come. I've heard it's coming back and forth. It's like they're going to make it available when they can.
When they can. Okay.
When they can.
So if you see it, we got it in with both of them.
Yeah.
And it's so worth it. If you see it, just grab it, assuming
Yeah.
that that's the only time that you're going to get it and you won't be disappointed.
And I grabbed 3 of them. That's how much I love it because I don't want to be without it. So the reason I have a daughter, like I said, my children are slowly coming over to doTERRA. My daughter said to me about 2 years ago, Mom, I need a new skincare system. I want to get a good one. I'm going to research. I'm going to put doTERRA on the list and I'm going to research doTERRA too. After she did her research, she came back to me and I says, Mom, she said, you know, it costs about the same as a good quality natural skin system. And she says, really, the only difference I can see is that you've got oils added into it. And I said, exactly. The benefit of having the oils that are best for our skin are in your skincare products with doTERRA. So you're not only getting all natural, best skincare products that you can possibly get for a very good price, but you're getting the best oils for the skin in them. Those who know me know that I've lost a little over 100 pounds, and I had some skin surgery a couple years ago to remove some skin. And I knew right where the doctor was going to cut in my midsection. And so I was putting the oils that were good for the skin on that spot for about 6 weeks before I had the surgery and after the surgery. When I went in for my 4-week checkup with the doctor, he was absolutely amazed at how my skin had healed. And he said that you're just doing fantastic. I know it's because I was putting on the oils that are best for the skin, right where I knew there was going to be some damage to it. I still don't think that it fixed all the sensitivity. When you have something cut like that, you lose the nerves and all the sensitivity didn't come back. But I know that the products we use on our body have these most wonderful oils in them. Here's another picture with some more things that we can switch out in our household products. When I considered using On Guard through my entire house, I thought this isn't going to do good enough. I had a package full of this spray and this powder and that, and this one's for the toilets and this one's for the sinks. I use On Guard concentrate for everything. On Guard concentrate, I do use baking soda once in a while if I need a little grit or something. But On Guard concentrate comes in a bottle and you can make, is it 14 or 16 spray bottles, 16-ounce spray bottles out of that much concentrate. That means I'm paying, I think it's $14, maybe it's $15 for this bottle of concentrate. That makes my whole bottle of spray that I use $1. $1. And I'm using that bottle of spray for months and months and months. And I'm getting the natural benefit of cleaning with On Guard throughout my entire house. I use it to clean my kitchen sink. I use it to clean my bathrooms, my sinks, my toilets, my floors. I even use it in my shower. Every day after I shower, I spray down my shower, just a couple of sprays. And the mold that used to come and have to really clean out that mold every month or so, it takes about 6 months for me to get to the point I have to clean it up. And that's a quick spray. It's worth every bit of it to use something natural. I was going to think of one more thing. I don't remember what it was. On Guard foaming hand wash. They've come out with a couple of different kinds now, so that at Christmas time, sometimes you can get a Christmas, like a holiday piece foaming hand wash. I like to put it in the bottle and add some water. Not quite the dilution of the On Guard concentrate, but it works fantastic in the foaming hand wash containers. And you're able to have all natural hand soap. When you're diffusing with essential oils versus using candles. People give me candles as gifts all the time. And I don't know what to do with it because I'm like, now I can't use this. Jolene, do you know why we can't use candles? I know the flame isn't good for us. Is it the perfume as well in the candles?
The perfume inside of it, and the chemicals that they use to make all of that. I mean, you can get completely pure type of candles. I'm not sure how easy they'd be to get, but just the whole makeup and the chemicals that they use inside it.
Yeah. It's fun to have a flame, I agree, but boy, the diffusers are varied and wonderful. You can have lights, you can have multiple lights, you can turn off the lights, but you get the all natural diffusing oil into the air. And that's a much better benefit than using a candle. So trying to think of other reasons to diffuse. It can be to uplift your mood. It can be to just make the room smell good. I've heard of people with a new car to them that smelled like smoke, and they used Purify in their car for just a little while and said it took the smoke right away that the car smelled like. So there's lots of reasons to use a diffuser, but pick the oil that's right for you and then experiment, because usually we have more than one, and experiment getting those oils into your system.
So Shaleen, I love the smell. I mean, I agree, the mood and the ambiance and that kind of thing, but I probably use it even more for the health benefits that there are, because the On Guard right now. So we have 4 of us living in the house right now, and all 3 of them got sick. And as soon as the first one did, I started doing the On Guard in every room in the diffuser, and it helped speed up the recovery, and I never got sick from any of it. And then cleaning the air when there's smoke in the air or other stuff like that that just make me asthmatic-y type. The Purify is like massive. And so don't disregard the health benefits of diffusing in your home.
I love it. And I went to visit my daughter a few months ago, another daughter who does not do anything with the oils. And I got into the room that she had given me to use. It was their boys' room, but the boys were sleeping in a different room. And I laid down on the bed because I'd driven and I was so tired. And I laid down on the bed, and the smell of the quilt on the bed was so strong of an odor from her laundry detergent that it went right to my head, and I had a headache, and it was awful. And I thought, how am I going to last a week here? Oh my goodness, how am I going to last? And it took me 2 days, and I found right like a foot from where my head had been down the side of the bed was a plug-in Glade air freshener. Now, I used to put those in my house. I loved the way they smelled. I didn't realize that was maybe causing the headache or causing other problems. But when I found that, I thought, oh, good, I can unplug that. And that helped a ton, that I wasn't getting that kind of toxicity into my head every minute. But Truly, your laundry detergent and the choices you make to clear your air can be natural. There are other options besides doTERRA. doTERRA does make laundry pods, and they also make On Guard liquid. And there's some other good options out there. Just ditch and switch. Make a few changes so that you can have a little bit healthier lifestyle. Oh, baby's here, guys. I don't have a picture to show you yet, but I got a new grandbaby. That's so exciting. Okay, sorry. I shouldn't have my phone by me, but I am anxious to know the details. Okay, I'm going to skip this picture because we're running out of time. When you think about houseplants, those are going to bless your house. You're getting the oxygen from them. You're getting the beauty from them. Let the fresh air in from outside, as well as using fresh, natural ways to clean your air. Regular cleaning, but do it with products that are less toxic or non-toxic, and then using essential oils so that you have the benefit in your life in so many ways. You can take a picture of this screen if you're interested, or if you're on your phone, give it a quick picture. There's a ton of great recipes here.
You don't have it up, Shalene.
Oh, I am looking at it and not sharing it. How did that happen? Thank you. It's because I like to take the share off. All right. Have you got it now? It's a great picture to take. It's a great screen to take a picture of. It's got a linen spray recipe, stain remover recipe, toilet bowl cleaner. It's got dishwasher ideas, counter sprays. It's just got a lot of great natural ways that you can use the oils. If you have an experience that's positive this week and you join us next week, I would love to hear about it. I'm always asking for oil stories. So if you use anything on here and say, oh, I tried it, worked great, I would love to hear about it. I love the one about putting into the air filter some drops of Purify. Gets all throughout your house. Can't be much easier than that. Using it on your windows, using it on the stainless steel. Vinegar is a great cleaner. It's going to be in a lot of these recipes. So you're going to be thankful that you did that. Now, the power is yours. It really is yours. You get to be in control of what you bring into your house and what the changes are for you. There's more toxins you have, the greater toll it is on your body. So I wanted to leave you with this thought. The accumulation of toxins in the body is known as your toxic load. You remove a toxin from your life, you have just lightened the toxic load on your body. Less toxins, lighter load. Now, nobody's going to get rid of all of them. So it's really not toxic free because we're breathing air, and air is going to have toxins in it. But we're going to make progress. I hope that you learned something today. I hope you found some way that you can ditch and switch and make a little change and improve. Please forgive me for my chaos. I'll try not to be so frantic in my crazy life, but that's the way life goes with this grandbaby is grandbaby number 24, believe it or not, and that was number 6 granddaughter. So we have a lot of grandsons and not very many granddaughters. So very excited to have Aurora with us. So they're going to call her Rory. Next week, we're going to have a class that is about, I looked it up, but my brain's already gone. Oh, aging, oils for every age. That can be from being a baby all the way up to super older age. A lot of ideas on how we can use the oils, even on our newborns. Hey, that's appropriate. And on us as we get older in our older age. So we'll have a great class next week. Have we got a word for this week, Jolene? What we can tell them? Oh, you're muted. Let's see.
Toxin free, 2 words.
Toxin free, 2 words is our word. Toxic free, toxin free. And keep on watching, learning, changing for the better. Appreciate y'all being here. We'll have a recording soon. And those who want to watch the recording, you can share it with others too. Hope you do that. Thanks for understanding. Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.